Some 2,000 years ago, we celebrated the birthday of the church. We call this day Pentecost. The story of these early disciples when they take their story beyond a collection of tales told around the Galilean countryside and a story now that is spread to the furthest ends of the earth. That was only possible those 2,000 years ago because of something that was in the air. The presence of the Holy Spirit blowing this gust of wind to knock open doors, to push back windows, and to create a path for the church to go next. 2,000 years later, today in 2020, there is also something in the air, something that feels very different. Over these past 10 days, I have seen friends and churches and pastors who have typically remained silent in the face of blatant racism and injustice, now saying that they have had enough. What is it that they can do? They are listening as this gust of wind of the presence of the Spirit is getting louder and more deafening in our ears, calling us to move beyond where we are now to what we can be as a church, as a presbytery, as a country, and as a world. Over the next week and a half, our Presbytery will be releasing a couple of resources to help our churches. Our Presbytery says we are committed to being an anti-racist presbytery, so we will be offering resources for churches who have already begun this work and churches who now just find themselves stepping in to what might be ahead. Friends, my word of encouragement to all of you is like those early disciples, that we trust and we listen to what is in the air around us. What is it calling us to be and to do and to grow into? When a violent gush of wind comes in, it changes the landscape. It gives us an opportunity to step into something next. That is happening right now. Let us continue to pray. Let us continue to be in relationship with each other, trusting voices that don't look like us, that don't sound like us, but trusting that we are all woven together by that same Spirit who is holding all of us, God's beautiful representation of Christ here on earth, known as the church. So National Capital Presbytery, continue to do your work, continue to do your ministry, continue to challenge what is happening right now as we start to step into what we could be.